Morning. Happy Sunday morning to you all, wherever you may be. It's about 4:45 here in Australia. Up early today. Thought I'd do a quick video talking about spot trading crypto. Just let you know how I'm going. It's been an interest for a little while. I've sort of got more into it in the last couple of months. I'm going to be using that as part of my earnings or extra money for the year. It's not a full-time job, so yes, I guess it is. You could loosely call it a side hustle. It's not really a side hustle, it's essentially gambling. As I pointed out, or as I mentioned in another video, there is some very good YouTube videos pointing out the downsides or the darker side of crypto, and how it's could essentially be known as a Ponzi scheme. Now, when you're looking at the established coins, or the coins that have been around the longest, Bitcoin, everyone knows what Bitcoin is. It's been around for years. That's also known as a stable coin. It's not stable in terms of the price fluctuations. It goes up and down like a yo-yo like the rest of them. But in the last year or two, certainly within the last 12 months that I've been looking at meme coins or altcoins, they come, they go. They essentially, a lot of them they really are scams. They are pump and dump schemes. I don't know if if you're into crypto, and whether you do trade it or whether you're just interested in looking at it. You probably heard of the Hawk coin, which came out. I'm trying to think of the lady's name, Haley Miller. I'm not going to make comment on whether she was part of it. I don't know the full story, but it was essentially a pump and dump scheme. The meme coin launched. The meme coin went through the roof, and then the meme coin went down to basically worth nothing. So there were people that made a lot of money off it, and there were a lot of people that lost a lot of money. There were people saying they've lost their life savings. Well, if you're putting your life savings into crypto, and if you're putting your life savings into a meme coin such as Hawk, or any of the coins that you'll even see me showing, don't go complaining when you lose all your money. It is gambling, and it can be very dangerous. Even if you think you know what you're doing, you could potentially lose a lot of money if you're willing to risk it. Having said that, what you don't put in, you can't lose. So if you are going to do this, don't put in more money, or whatever money you do put in, expect to have none of it. Expect to lose it all, and you won't be disappointed. All right. Now, if you do go looking in the crypto coin, sooner or later you'll get ads infiltrating your YouTube channels or your YouTube viewing. I'll show you this quickly. These are popping up everywhere. AI. Now, the school is out on AI. Artificial intelligence is, I'm not an expert on the topic, but I don't consider a little computer programming following rules that a human set as being artificial intelligence. The computer's not thinking for itself; it's following rules. Having said that, we won't go into that too deeply. But then we're seeing ads now, and for the love of me, I do not know why Google, who are owners of YouTube, allow advertisers to get away with ads such as this. You look at this guy at the top now. He's saying he's making $200 a day with an AI bot. Come on, no. It's not going to happen. Now, if you want to waste your time doing these things, or looking, or look into them by all means. But if you want to put money into them, good luck to you. I can nearly guarantee you're going to lose it all. If you go to these, if you do look at some of these on YouTube, you'll see, if it's been up for a couple of weeks, you'll see a couple of hundred comments saying, "Oh, it's working great," and I'm making, 0.25 Ethereum, a day, which, $1,000 or something like that. Don't believe anything you read. The only way anyone will ever convince me that these things work, and they don't, but if you want to try and convince me they work, set them up. Set up a live stream on YouTube, set up a live stream on Facebook, set up a live stream on Twitch, and you show me yourself sitting there on live camera with this bot running and showing me it making money. You won't do it. You can't do it. Yeah. I'd love to be proven wrong. Honestly, if the world worked this way, there'd be no poor people anymore. Well, there still would be poor people. There'd just be, poor people with more money, if you want to put it that way. Essentially, if I got everyone in Australia, don't know what there is, 25 million of us, if I got everyone in Australia using this, assuming babies could work, and gave everyone $200 extra a day, what's going to happen? You're not going to be any better off. Inflation's going to go through the roof. If everyone's got, nearly $1,500 a week extra in their pocket for doing nothing, and this is what these things are promising, making money for doing nothing, then all of a sudden everyone's got money and everything becomes a lot more expensive. So take these with a grain of salt. Have a look at them if you like. Have a laugh. Be very, very, very careful before you put money into them. And if you do and you lose it, don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, so how are we going? We're getting on to long already. So, spot trading, crypto. I use a trading platform called Pionex. I just lost my screen there. Let's go back to. So if we go back to our home screen on that, you can see what's in my account at the moment. Now this is in US dollars. I've added. I started off. I think I started off. I was doing $100 Australian each time. I can probably go in and show all of my deposits. Yeah, I can't. Let me have a look. We can easily do it now. Okay. So if we go into our history, deposits. So here are our deposits. These deposits are actually in USDT. So the US tethered. So if you add up how much I've put in over time, so we've got 95, another 95, so that's 190. Put another 190 odd in there, so that's 380. Put another 180 in there. So I lost count. 95. 190. 380, 480 plus 90 is 570. So I'll put about $570 in. My first deposit, if we go back to the start, was does it say? Okay, so that was back in September. So I've been doing it a bit over 3 months. So we've put in 570. Let's go back to our homepage. You can now see I've got a bit over 470, so I've lost $100. Some of it was learning, some of it was being in. Most of the losses were being impatient, buying something when I shouldn't, or bought something that was when it was too high, making a loss, and then not wanting to wait out the loss. I put more money in. I didn't need to, but I put more money in because I figured, well, I've made this loss. Let's put a bit more money in. It'll make it quicker to get the loss back. I mean, that's probably a classic line from someone that's got a gambling problem. I don't consider myself having a gambling problem. It's never really been a big thing in my life. If I lose, it would be unusual for me to lose $500 in a year gambling. I'm just not into it that much. And when I do gamble, I'm very conservative. I don't. I'll buy a lotto ticket here and there, but I don't. I'm not going to go to a roulette wheel and put $10,000 on 23 red. I'm assuming 23 is red. I don't take those sorts of risks. If I'm going to play roulette, and I haven't played roulette in years, I'm probably just going to do $1 on red or $1 on black if they allow such low limits. Okay, so having said that, so what we've got, so I'm down about $100. What I do want to show though, if we go into my balances here and have a look at the position. Now, if we go the last, so what are we, 2 weeks into the new year? So I'll go back 30 days. So I haven't put any money in the last 30 days. So you can sort of see how my earnings have gone. You go back to, so that was halfway through, it goes halfway through December. And since that time I've made $41. Now, towards the end of December, this is one of these ones where I've bought in too high, and you can see what sort of loss or how quickly I've got a loss. So I was up to, what we say here, if we can see the balance. So yeah, I had about $430 there. I bought in, and then whatever it was I bought, I can't remember the coin at the time. I'll be able to show it. It crashed. It crashed. It went down 10% in a day or so. You can see there my balance is down to 359. So I was down a fair chunk of coin. This is the first time I decided to wait it out. I did wait it out, and eventually it went back up, and I sold just at the start of. I forgot about it. So I went a bit higher than I probably would have got out a bit earlier if I could. But anyway, I held on to it for a bit longer. I got out of it at the start of January, and that's when our balance was about 470. So. In terms of what I've earned this year, and I'll show these earnings every Sunday when I do my summary. I just wanted to show you what I'm using as a starting point here. So if we go back into our trade scheme, screen, we want to go into the history. Now we're going to look for where I sold, and this will be our starting point. So what's that on that? Yeah, so that must have been the one there, I think, when on 29th of December. I bought this coin called Bonk. That shows you how serious the whole thing is when you got a coin called Bonk. The coin I'm trading at the moment is called Fart Coin. I mean, really. Anyway, so I had to hang on to that for a few days because it went down dramatically. It came back. I managed to get rid of it on the 3rd of January. And if you look at 3rd of January there, that sell in the middle of the screen there, I sold it all. $479 was what I ended up getting out. So we're going to use that as the starting point for the year. So let's say I had $479 even. We'll do the exact amount on the Sunday stream. All right. Since then, I've had quite a few more trades. If you look at the time that these trades are done, Let me have a look. So bio, I would have got into a bit of trouble because I generally buy and I'll sell within. I might sell within 5 minutes. If I make some money, I'll sell. I'll get out. We'll try and find one like that. Yeah, so here's a good example. Pengu. So we bought into that at 0.041 cents. And we bought in at about at 7:18 p.m. and I then sold the whole lot at 7:24. So 6 minutes later, I sold it. I went from $4.92.30 up to $4.95.38. So I made about $3 in a couple of minutes. Put the money in, you make some money, get it out. Don't, you might think, well, it's gone up that much in a couple of minutes. If I wait an hour, it's going to be, it's going to go up 10 times that much. And that doesn't work that way. And if you are new to crypto, I'd suggest signing. If you want to sign up, you can get play money accounts. Just follow some coins, and you'll just see how volatile they are and how quickly they go up. They go down even quicker when they go down. So anyway, these are the other trades I've made. So what did we say? We started at 479, sold some Pengu, bought some Pengu, sold some Pengu. Now up to 500. Now we're into the old fart coin. So this is still the 10th. So this is Friday. Got up to 503. Did some Litecoin up to 504. Back on the fart. Up to 506. Bit of bio now. This was a good one. Let me have a look how long I held that for. 4 o'clock. So yeah, hour and a half. I went from 505 to 512. So about $7. Back on Fartcoin again, we made... Okay, so now, these are the last two. Now, I'm not going to include these in Sunday's Sunday summary. These are my last two buys at the moment. So I bought these at an average price of 84 cents. At the moment, they're not doing good, but they're doing a hell of a lot better than what they were, say, 12 hours ago. So if we go into our balances, you can see the two fart coins. My fart coin holding here. I'm currently down $28.47. I bought these, I'm thinking maybe about 10 o'clock yesterday morning. So not even 24 hours. If we go in and have a look at our chart for it. So I bought at 84 cents, which was... where are we? Around about there somewhere. What time is that? What did I say? Yeah, so it would have been around about here somewhere. That's close enough. So yeah, that was about 10 o'clock yesterday morning. Bought in at 84 cents. I thought, oh yeah, we've had a nice little fall in the last couple of hours. It went from $1.16 down to 84 cents, which is a pretty decent drop. Anyway, then it's just gone kaboom, and it's dropped right down. Got right down to 72 cents. We're back up at 80. We're a bit higher, so I think at one stage I was down about $50. So about 10%. So that's 10% drop is a big drop to make in a few hours. And it's coming back. I'll hold out. We're at 79, nearly 79.5 cents now. I need it to go back up to 84 cents to break even. I'm pretty sure it will. Hopefully that's today. If it takes 2 or 3 days or 4 days, so be it. when I finally sell that, I'll add that to the earnings for the week. Anyway, this video has gone way longer than I wanted it to. When I do my summary, and good chance I'll still have these 5 coins tonight, what you will see as I report my earnings for the week, we started at that 479 that I mentioned, and just trying to get my hat even again. Started at 479 sale that we made, which was the first sale of the new year. And prior to buying these coins, which I'm going to wait out, we're up to a total of $512. So for the pretty much for the week, 79, 21. So about $33. We'll call it $32. $32 USDT. We'll convert that to Australian dollars. If I could do that every week, be more than happy. That's probably up around 50 Australian dollars a week. But yeah, just keep in mind, spot trading, playing around with crypto, I don't call it an investment. It's not an investment to me. It's gambling. It's calculated risk gambling, but it's gambling. Do it at your own peril. Don't put in more than you can afford to lose, and expect to lose it all, and you won't be disappointed. Alright, so that will do for now. I'll do a video later today. I've got so much to do around the house, and I keep saying that. So I want to get some of that done. I haven't done any Uber Eats, so probably need to go fill the car up with petrol this morning. Go out and do a couple. Should be easy enough to knock off $20 or $30, and all up it should be a half decent week of earning a bit of extra money. Alright, apologies for the video going too long. Subscribe, like, comment, and hopefully we'll start getting some viewers soon. If not, I'll go out onto the streets and I'll beg for people to subscribe. Okay, have a good Sunday, and we will make another video tonight and see how the week went. Alright, have a good day, everyone.